Hello everyone, this is TT here, your coach of the Fire Crown Dallas, and today I'm showing off my run for playoffs in in RQA, the Ruinous Quartet Association. I took over a team. So the original person already played week 1 and week 2. I played week 3 with their old team, and this is the new team for week 4. So I'll start by listing on my team. I have Garchomp, Heatran, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Ronan Mo, Namorous Incarnate, Serena, Porygon, Articuno, Galar, with Terra, Psychic, Fighting, and Steel, Annihilate, and Terradupida with Water, Ground, and Steel. My opponent, Grogzilla, coach of the Mudquazas, has Tinglu, Raging Bolt, Tauros with Terra Normal, Flying, and Steel, Ogerpon, Wellspring. I know Sprite's missing. That'll be fixed in week 5. For the week 5 battle I have in RQA, Petrarunt, Metagross, Drifblim, Tibatera, Ghost, Electric, and Fairy, and Mienshao, Florges, Rotom Heat, and Masquerain. I expect them to bring Tinglu, Raging Bolt, Petrarunt, Ogerpon, and then Tauros, and either Metagross, Drifblim, or Mienshao. I don't expect Florges, Rotom Heat, or Masquerain to come. So let's go into my pace for the week. So my pace here, I have Articuno, Galar, Cobra Berry, Terra Fighting. This deal with Terra Flying, Terra Blast from Tauros. 52 defense, max special attack, 204 speed, 10 nature with Terra Blast, Sword Power, Calm Mind, Recover. The goal is to try to get Articuno to set up late game and sweep. We have Terra Blast Fighting to stop Tinglu, so Tinglu doesn't wall us with just restored power. Heatran with Air Balloon. We have Heatran with, next up is Heatran with Air Balloon, Flame Body ability, 12 defense, max special attack, 244 speed, 10 nature with Lava Plume, Earth Power, Stealth Rock, Taunt. Heatran can threaten enemies, Pokemon that are not especially defensive, with a strong move, and also have Taunt to deal with Tinglu. Same thing for Air Balloon. Next up, we have Garchomp, which will be our breaker for this week, which will try to help us deal with, take down the threats to Articuno sweeping. with Choice Band, Rough Skin, max attack, 112 defense, and 144 speed. Jolly Nature with EQ, Rock Slide, Outrage, Poison Jab. Next up, Serena with How You Do Boots, Clean Majesty to stop priority from Raging Bolt. Max HP with 128 HP, max attack, 128 speed def, Careful Nature. Running Power Whip, Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards, Play Rough, and Synthesis. Power Whip just a strong stab, Rapid Spin lets us get rid of hazards from Tinglu, Play Rough lets us deal with Bolt, do what Serena's built to do, and then Synthesis will help us heal up, take more hits. Next up, we have Choice After Annihilate, our dedicated Ogerpon Wellspring answer, with 248 HP, max attack, 8 def, Jolly Nature, which hits 155 speed without any speed EVs, surprisingly, which means it'll outspeed Ogerpon and Tauros by 5, as long as it has Choice After attack, of course. And Annihilus not only are the K lead, but also our Ogerpon, main Ogerpon Wellspring answer. With Final Gambit, we also have Rage Fist, CC, and U-Turn on there if we don't want to, if Ogerpon doesn't lead, so we can just, draw a strong move or U-Turn out of that matchup. Finally, there's Little Blood Moon with lefties. Ability Mind's Eye, max HP, force defense, max special attack with Modest Nature. With the moves Blood Moon, Hyper Voice, Earth Power, and Calm Mind. And with my team out of the way, let's see what my opponent brings, and if we can make it 3-1 this week. Let's go Dallas. Let's go Dallas. Woo! So here comes the match. We see my opponent. I have Articuno, Tran, Garchomp, Serena, Annihilate, and Ursaluna. He brought Ogerpon, Mienshao, Florges, Tinglu, Tauros, and Driploom, which is very different from what I thought he'd bring. I expected Tinglu, I expected Ogerpon. The fact they didn't bring Raging Bull or Petulant, surprising. He brought Mienshao and both his Terror Captains. And Florges, which I didn't expect to really either. I thought Ting Liu was going to handle most of the, especially defensive stuff or whatever with his ability. So we're going to leave Annihilate, because, that's our dedicated lead. So we Annihilate, and he leaves Mienshao. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to CC here. It's everything set for Driploom and frickin' Florges. I don't expect them to go to Driploom because you could take a Rage, because I can end up using Rage Fist. Probably won't go Florges because same thing. So Annihilate. So I decided I'll click CC on the Mienshao. Mienshao reveals his knockoff. I go Choice Scarf and knockoff. I lose my scarf. Annihilate uses scarf, loses its scarf, and I CC into Mienshao, killing it. Losing scarf sucks because that means we no longer can Choice Scarf Final Game Ogerpon, but we built most of our team to get around that Ogerpon itself, so I'm not really too worried about that. Well, it does suck to lose our scarf in the final game. It's surprise we could have had. It's fine, we'll live. So they bring in Ogerpon. I go Serena because it'll resist Ivy Cudgel, and it's very switching. Now here I went for Power Whip. I should have went for Synthesis here to heal up, so I could take more hits. Raging Bull's not here, but it would, help me versus taking hits versus Ogerpon, Driploom, all that other stuff. So not clicking Power Whip here was a bad play. I should have Synthesis in hindsight, which really sucks. And the Ogerpon U-turns, brings Serena down to 10 HP, as he brings in Tauros. My Power Whip lands on Tauros, dealing 68. And I'm just like, well, now Serena's too low and too slow to get off a Synthesis, except against Florges or Ting Liu, but I don't really have a switch in for Tauros either. I don't really want to sack Ape yet, because it can still do something against, like I said, Ting Liu, Florges, and Ogerpon still if it switches in on it. So I'm just like, well, since Serena's so low, I can just sack it here, because it's too low, and trying to sense this up on a Florges or Tinglu being in is kind of, reaching there. Because either you just sack Serena here, then, switch. So I'm just like, okay, I'll sack Serena. So I click Synthesis, in case he doesn't attack me or switches. He goes Ironhead, and then go Heatran, because maybe come trying to kill Tauros here, and it should threaten Tinglu in, probably. That or Florges. Like, I'm just trying to either kill Tauros here or threaten in, one of his special answers. Special attackers. He opts to switch out. I'm ringing Tinglu, saving Tauros. I go for a lot of Plume again, trying to kill Tauros. And Tinglu reveals lefties. I go for Taunt, just in case he tries to set up any rocks or whirlwind me. Because he can't hit me EQ. If you Ruinations, I don't really want to switch out on that. So I'd rather just Taunt here and see if I can stop him from setting up like rocks, whirlwinding me out, something like that, But just stop hazards if I can. My team's kind of weak to hazards. Now that Serena's gone. So because of that, Taunt unit luckily works, so it's technically good for Stealth Rock. Whether or not it has Ruination, I don't know. But considering I didn't click it there to break the balloon, I'm going to say no. So they switch out to Florges as I Stealth Rock. Then go Annihilate because it's the weakest link left on the team now. And Heatran still is used with the balloon for walling Tinglu without Ruination. It doesn't have Ruination like I think it doesn't. So I go Ape in a Psychic Noise to 36. I then hit him with base 150 Rage Fist to 60. They use Draining Kiss and heal up to 69%, and then heal up to 75% with the lefties. I bring in Articuno because his prime setup fodder here. And if I get up enough boosts, I can even kill Tinglu from basically full with Fighting Terra Blast. Depends on how long they want to stall in here with Florges. I could have gone Ursaluna in hindsight. I probably should have. But, I feel like I still made the right play, because, Articuno, I don't really need its typing right now. Doesn't really need to be Psychic and Flying at the moment, I don't think. I think making it Fighting now, trying to proc the Terra sooner is fine. I don't think it really needs to be Psychic or Flying type right now. The only thing it does is stop, Tinglu give me another switch into Tinglu Earthquake, which probably won't do much anyway to many of my other bonds. Except for Garchomp, probably. Maybe. So I decided to go Articuno, and I Calm Mind on this. He sees it and Calm Mind himself. It was the 81 with lefties. I Calm Mind again. He wishes. I Calm Mind again. Okay, fine. Switch out to Tinglu. Calm Minded for the third time. Then I Terra Blast Fighting here to... I know Terra Blast Fighting wouldn't kill, but I want to get damage on Tinglu because it forces progress versus his team, which I need here, because seeing that his team is much more... Tinglu and Florges are just, his core, a bulk here. I kind of need to force progress on the Mons. I was like, well, if he has Whirlwind, he's going to click it here anyway, so I can't Calm Mind again. And switching out doesn't do me any favors either. So I just go Terra Fighting, click Terra Blast, does 79. He rolls me out like I expected into Heatran, which is great, because now I can just taunt him again and prevent rocks again. Like I said, this is why I don't think he's Ruination. So I'm like, I expect him to switch here. He's never into Earthquake on a Air Balloon Heatran, so I go Ursaluna. He Earthquakes sit for 23. I heal the lefties. I Claw Mine, because, like, I don't expect him to go Ogerpon immediately, like he could, but, like, if he does, then I'll want him to sack, like, Ursaluna or Heatran, one of the two. Because Ursaluna and Heatran aren't really, like, the mons I need alive. I need Garchomp and Articuno alive, or in this or Heatran. I was like, that's fine, so that's why this time I go for... and it loses Taunt. I went for Blood Moon here, expecting to switch to Ogerpon this time. I was like, well, Ogerpon's free to switch in here, so if he predicts my Calm Mind and goes to Ogerpon and I don't Blood Moon, I'm just screwed and have to sack Heatran. Or something. So I'm just like, well, I'm just going to go for Blood Moon then, and hope that if he does do that, I can catch him off guard with that. But he didn't. He stayed in and sacked Ting Lu. So getting Ting Lu down is great. Means he won't set up hazards on my side ever again. He then brings an Ogerpon. And I decide to sack Heatran here, because Heatran, with Ting Lu gone, Heatran has done its job, basically. And while Ursaluna still could have some use for, like, the Florges and Driplim. Heatran, however, has done its job. But Ting Lu gone. So, bye-bye, buddy. I need to stay switching to Garchomp, so... so, Heatran dies. Casual operating Garchomp. Like I said again, Garchomp needs to stay switching. That's why I have defense on this. Exactly for Ogerpon. And then, so I poison, he cudgels, it's 47, I poison jab and kill it. He goes Driplim, knowing I'm banned from the calc, probably I go Ursaluna, because again, I still need Chomp. Calm Minds. Calm Minds again. I Blood Mooned here, thinking I could kill him with a high roll, but I forgot that he's faster. So I should have Calm Minded here instead. First, and then Blood Moon, because I could actually, I'd still be slower, but at least I'd be +1 instead of, just +0. So yeah, he Calm Minds again, gets +2. I Blood Moon, foolishly. I does 50, he eats a Citrus, and goes back up to 50 from 26. He's faster now, and he's even faster now, and Terra Blasts me. And this is where I realized that he's either Terra Ghost or Terra Electric, because if he was Terra Fairy, he should have clicked Terra there. So it makes no sense for him to be Terra Fairy and not click it there. So there's no reason for him to not click Terra Fairy there if he's Terra Fairy. So that's why I think he's Terra Ghost or Terra Electric, because neither of them work against Ursaluna. So this probably means he doesn't have Air Slash either, or any other way to hit Ursaluna. Except for Terra Blast. So I decide to Calm Mind here, finally, like I should have done the first time. And looking at calcs, I should live the Terra Blast, and then I can kill it with Blood Moon now, even at +2. So you Terra Blast me, I go down to 18, I kill him with Blood Moon, 50%, like I said. I heal up by 6 with lefties, bringing in a Florges, so I'm just like, Well, I'll just hyper voice here. That is 52. And now Draining Kiss is a roll here. You can either do 13 to 15.5 and kill it. So you can either kill or Saloon on a high roll or get a low roll and not kill me, and I could kill it with Blood Moon back. No matter how much it heals. Basically, if Floor just doesn't kill me, Draining Kiss, Ursaloon just kills it with Blood Moon here. This is my thought process. So I hope for the low roll, and he low rolls 14%. I Blood Moon, and Floor just dies. Ursaloon doing what it could. My opponent brings in Tauros. I sack Blood Moon because it's done its job. And then I decide I was looking at calcs here to see who could survive, a hit from Tauros better, and Articuno could. And I was calculating for Terra too. I don't want to lose to him tearing or something like that. So I saw Articuno did better, so I brought it in. You see the Tauros body slams, 66, and Terra last fighting for the win. So GG Greg. You played very well. And that is RQA season week 4 done. Your Fire Crown Dallas are now 3-1 and are continuing a run for the playoffs. Wish me luck, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you again next time for RQA season 5. Love y'all. This is TT signing off.